Hello, I'm here. I think I remembered to click all the right buttons this time. um, if you're out of the loop, what happened last week or 2 weeks ago when I did my stream is I was like mega excited to start my stream, and I wasn't paying close enough attention. And there's a thing in YouTube where you can click start stream on your streaming thing, but I didn't click go live. I didn't click go live, and it meant that I did the entire stream, and there were like 15 people sitting watching, like I guess with the browser tab of this channel open, and um, I did the entire stream to nobody. With the extra little like bonus being that Neil actually within the first few minutes wrote a little in his comments. He wrote like, "Oh, you having technical difficulties?" And at that exact moment, I was having a technical difficulty where my Unity kept crashing. Um, and due to that, I thought that's what he was talking about. And so I ignored the comment and I was like, oh, I fixed it. Like, don't worry, thanks. Anyway, I'm here now. And you can hear me. Thanks, dude. So you can actually hear me, and I'm going to make more noises, and it's just going to be like brilliant. Okay. Welcome to my stream. This is a quick summary. I've been going back and forth with Neil Moody, who's worked a ton on a library called libpd integration, which takes the pure data sound system and lets you embed it into Unity very easily, and gives you all the power of Unity, which is great. And then all the power of pure data sound design possibilities in Unity. And we're taking turns. He's also thrown together a really awesome super hyper minimalist walking game in Unity, and we're taking turns week by week adding sound to this. We're really taking our time on this, so I think we might have a good few weeks left before we're anywhere close to done. And certainly the plans I've got today are limited in scope from a kind of game standpoint, but I think quite interesting, hopefully, in terms of sound design. Let's have as normal, let's have a quick look at this game. And yeah, let's see how it's all going. There we go. Okay, so this is where it's at. Let's start it from the beginning and see what it's like. Okay, cool. So it starts off with my the thing I did on the first week, this funky kind of granular thing. It's like a spatialized granular thing that gets more bonkers as you get close to this door. Oh, no. Still really proud of that. And we're in. Okay, we're in the normal human-sized door. I put this pitch down ambience in there. And so I made one change because I showed this to some of my students a couple days ago. Speaking of which, I haven't told my students about this stream. I should tell them about this stream. 2 seconds. I'll try to talk while I do this because they were really interested in this. Okay, I'm not going to be able to talk while I do this. I'm going to try my best. Is it better to talk while I do this, or is it better to just just shut up for a second? Okay, listen to some sound design for a second while I do this. Okay, sorry about that. Right, so what I did here is last week, or last time I did some work here, I added a little synth tones on those stepping stones. Where did they go? Where did they go? There they are. Ah, there we go. So I added some little tones to those stepping stones. What I did just now after speaking to some students, what I did last week after speaking to some students and showing this to them, they suggested, oh, why don't you make it so that when you're on the stone, it makes a sound. When you step off, it stops the sound, which I think is better. So that's pretty fun. It makes you a bit more aware of where you are on the step. Okay, there's the barbalith. Sounding pretty great now. Off it goes. It's pretty nice. I do feel like, okay, we're gonna need to put some sound in there at some point, but that's actually wasn't my plan. And I wasn't planning on putting any sound in here either, although maybe I should. I don't know what sound I should put in there, but what I had was, I did have two ideas. So now in this room, we've got first thing we've got is a bunch of stepping stones here. So what I was thinking about was putting some sound on those, so I'll get back to that. Oh boy, it's coming back, there it is. Okay, and then we escape down here. Okay, so that's about as far as we've gotten, I think. So Neil put some really cool kind of filtering thing based on like a ray tracing thing, which I don't pretend to understand. But I'm going to leave all that. Okay, so the things I want to do. First thing I was thinking about doing was in the stepping stones, taking that same idea that I had before, but maybe developing it slightly, because this is the second time we're doing it. People are going to walk up to it and think like, oh, right, it's just going to make the same sound again. What I was thinking, a cool, separate, new way of doing it would be to do kind of the same thing, but like each stone was a tone, but instead making it a little chord, so making it have like 3, or I don't know, we'll see what sounds nice, but maybe 3 tones, and have those maybe be randomly generated to create a kind of like serialist harmony sort of thing. To be totally honest, it's slightly going to be a sound design trick, because I think it might be relatively straightforward to implement. I think it will be relatively straightforward to implement. So let's find, now how did I do it? I did it with Boop Synth, I believe. So let's open up Boop Synth and make sure that this is the thing. Yeah, this is the thing. So receive stepstone on. Whoops. There we go. And receive stepstone off. Okay, so that's how I did it. Maybe just for, I'm going to just stick a toggle in here just to make things easier for myself. Easier for me. Is that easier for myself? Easier for me. So now what I think, I'm going to make a new one. I'm going to say Boop Synth 2. And what I'll actually do is take all of this out. No, okay. Okay, and then I'll say chords, stone chords, or boop chords. That way they're all next to each other. Okay, boop chords. Okay, I often in PD when I'm using libpd, I don't know if people are noticing this, I often just like take one of these patches, duplicate it, and then just delete everything in it because it has to be in this streaming assets folder, and it's actually just easier than going into my Finder and tracking down the thing. So boopsynth 2, what I'm going to do is take out my receives because I think this will make it easier. Or actually, maybe I'll do it like this. It's going to be even lazier. Okay, so there. I'm going to need to make this, what's the word? Like unique. Give this a unique identifier. That working? Yes. Okay, tab read. There. Then, ooh, maybe I'll take this all out and pop it in my, so I won't need that. Okay, boop chords, outlet. Okay. Don't need this. Okay, so now let's just see if this will work on one. Up, 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 up. Okay, cool. All good so far. I'm going to bring the volume way down on this because what I'm going to do now is say clone boopsynth 2, and let's do 4. And I believe if I do this, okay, this should do chords. Great, it's just they are definitely still too loud. Oh, what? What's going on here? No, okay, there we go. Let's make them way quieter. 0.1. Oh yeah. Oh, that's pretty nice. Okay, so I actually think I might improve the sound making part of that, but I'll do that afterwards because then I could actually do it to both. So I need to check this and this because I think I can still just use the same script, I guess. So trigger 1 and then trigger 0. Okay, so now which stones are these? And how did I do it? I made, so I believe that what I did in here was, which, this is interlude 1? No. Interludes. Interludes are the red boxes, okay. And voids, okay. And what I did was I made a stepstone boop hidden capsule. Okay, well, let's copy that and put it into void 1 stepper stone, void 2 stepping stones. Will this work? Stepstone boop. Pop it in there. Move it over there just for clarity's sake. Okay. Cool, so that's there. Now, instead of boop synth, we'll put in chord boop, or boop chords. And I guess that's it. Should we try it? I think I've done everything right there. I think. Let's try it. I'm also operating on the assumption that this will be an actually interesting thing. We'll say. Great. Boop, boop, boop. I'm just playing it like Neil now, like a speed run. That moment is so good. Okay. Probably put some sounds on that. But I kind of know what I'm going to do that with that, so I'm slightly putting it off. Okay, here we go. Here we go. This is the moment of truth. We all ready? Oh, damn it. What did I do wrong? I am such an idiot. I didn't put the actual script on the stones. Because, yeah, these all have my button to bang script. Okay, maybe I'll just put it in now just so that I know it works. Even though I know this is not gonna, this is, like, is there any way to, like I'm making these changes. I know they're not gonna be saved as soon as I play it. Oh, they're not even gonna actually work. Okay, let's try it again. Okay, that's all right. It's okay. Like, is there any way when I make those changes in Unity for, like, while I'm playing, for them to be saved? Hello. Boy, Unity didn't like that. Okay, well, let's restart. Did I do any other changes? I don't think I did. Oh, there. I'm not sure if I saved after putting that. This in here. Oh, I did. Okay, cool. Good work, Jan. Okay, so that's their boop chords. Great. Then these all need a button to bang. And they need to be associated with the PD patch that I just... did. Okay. Now I believe I'm ready to rock. So this has a libpd instance down there. Boop chords. Okay, save that. Let's play it again. Yeah, create a prefab while it's running and save it, and then You'd think that would just really be an option, right? That just like live editing. I'm sure there's smart reasons for not having the changes you make in this while it's playing saved. But couldn't it be an option? Like, couldn't it be like? I don't know. I hear myself saying that, and I know that I sound what I sound like to an actual programmer who's going to be like, "You do not understand the complexity of what you're doing, what you're talking about," and it's never that simple. Okay. Speed run. Okay. Come on, Stepstone boops. Oh, come on. What's going on here? Oh, wait, I'm just remembering. I made a capsule collider. I made a cube collider on those stones. Oh, also Unity is doing the thing where it crashes every time. So I have found that occasionally Unity will do that if I've had PD open first. I think that's what is causing it. Okay, so I believe that, now digging back into my 2 week ago memory, I believe I had to put little cube colliders on each stone in the first interlude, in the first void. Let's have a look. So each stone has a box collider. Okay, and in void 2, each stone does not have a box collider. Okay. We're getting there. We're getting there. Box collider. And how did I do it? That's right. I had to make the Y a bit higher. Yeah, that looks right. Okay. And is trigger. I think that's another important thing to check. And that mesh renderer is the same. Does the order that you put these things in matter? I don't know if it does. I'm going to do it again just in case. Button to bang. And then the libpd. And I'm actually going to rename this chord stepstone boop. Yeah, because there we go. It contains the other PD patch, so just for my own. Ah! Where is it? There it is. Okay. I think I got everything right. Yeah, thank you. I guess at some point we should probably like make a thing that we can start our player not at the very beginning of this game each time, but if I'm completely honest, that feels unachievable to me and my Unity scripting skills. Like, I guess I don't even know how we do that. Wow! On the plus side, I mean, we get to experience that every time, which is pretty fun. Which never really gets old. Come on, chords. This is supposed to be the easy part of what I was planning today. No way. Oh, come on, I'm doing everything right here. Oh, that's infuriating. What's happening? Chord stepstone boop. Playing boop chords. That is this patch. Which should be doing that. It also should be, oh wait, no, I'm not printing anything, so I guess I could put that in. For each one of these, I've got a box collider. Which is exactly the same as this. Stepstone boop. Button to bang. What's going on in my button to bang script? Am I doing something wrong? I don't think so. Great. Okay, come on, printing. Don't let me down now. Sent occlusion 1. Great. Oh. What? Button to bang. On trigger enter. Collider other. Okay, the only thing I can think is that I've got these ones are slightly higher. But only some of them are slightly higher. Like, what if I made them even higher? I mean, this I should be able to do live, right? If I made them like that. Aha! Aha! Look, it's printing. Okay, at least it's printing. Why it's only printing 0 is another question altogether. Okay. Okay, so it's only printing 0 because... Whoa, that's weird. Because trigger 1 doesn't seem to actually trigger 1. Weird. That's okay. I guess I need to do this. And then 0. Okay, so there's like 4 different things going on wrong there. Good work, Ian. I mean, some of those things I don't have an explanation for, but some of them I do, which is a good start. Okay, so now, definitely, once I bring these up to like a serious amount for whatever reason, they will definitely work. Now, do you think... Where is my player? Should I just drop my player over there and then remember to move him back? Will that work? I think it'll work because I'm finding it a little bit not very efficient. I don't know if the script is going to be completely broken because of this. The script is completely broken. Okay. Yeah, so I guess because I have to actually do some of those actions in order to move around, I guess. I think that makes some sense. So I'll put him back where he was. Okay. Okay, one last time on that, and I'm almost certain it will work. I was almost certain it will work several times before, so I'm getting a really good look at this game. And then I'm going to do my next interesting thing, which is... Ooh, jazzy. Ooh. Okay. Thank you for bearing through that with me on that one. Okay. Now, I had an idea, which is a dangerous thing sometimes when it comes to game design, but something I've not seen done that often before is the inclusion of live audio input to a game. Now, one thing I keep like thinking about when I'm thinking about these ruins in particular is like if I'm sitting in the back there, what would happen if I shouted and I heard an echo? And what if that echo could even get closer to me? Like it could get more, like once I'm inside these ruins, maybe the echo is quite short, right? But from quite far away, it'd be quite long. So this would kind of function as a bit of an Easter egg thing, I think. Because it could also really backfire because I imagine if people are playing it with speakers, it could feedback or something. So I'll have to be quite careful with it. And I think in my current setup, it could be great. And I think basically I want to do this as a bit of a sound design test. And we'll see if it makes it. So to do that, what I'm going to do is make a little object in here. Where am I? I'm in void 2, right? Yeah. Okay, so in void 2, I'm going to make a new thing. Now, how am I going to do this? I think I can just have the whole patch contained within a thing. I'm not going to spatialize this at all in a funny, like for, not using the Unity spatializer anyway. And I'm going to call this the Echomaker. And I'm going to just move it over here just for my own, because if I do end up doing a sort of proximity-based thing, it might be useful to have it there. So I'm going to have it there. I'm going to turn off the mesh renderer. And I don't even think I need the box collider. I'm just going to make a libpd instance. And once again, all I'm going to do is, well, you know what I'm going to do, actually, is... So I experimented a little bit with, you can see I have 2 instances of libpd open, of Unity open. I actually experimented a little bit with this in already using audio input. I can show you a bit how it works. Hopefully this will work. This is like just a test thing I did where hopefully I walk on these buttons and it starts recording my audio. Right, so it works. Okay, so I'm going to steal my script from here. So script, microphone input, there it is. And, okay. And then maybe I'll even steal my PD patch, even though it's the stupidest thing ever. Let's see, PD patch. How did I do it? Sampling test. That sounds about right. Okay, let's steal that one too. Okay. So, okay, so, and then how did I actually set it up? I set it up with my microphone script on my player, I think? No. On my sampling looping cube. Okay, cool. So that's right. So I've got microphone input and then audio source and then libpd instance. Okay, so actually I'm going to get rid of the libpd instance I had before. Just going to start it all from scratch so I do this the right way. Like, yeah, does it make a difference what order you make what these things are in? Does it like go from top to bottom? I always sort of assumed that, but I don't know if it does. Okay, so microphone input. And now, actually, Neil sent me a script after he saw me do this. Where is it? Do I have it there? No, did I already put it in, maybe? No. Yeah, Neil sent me a script that actually, oh, here it is. Audio input editor and audio input. Let's see what this does. I think he sent me a script for, oh boy. There we go. For actually being able to choose what the audio device is. Let's see what his is like as opposed to mine. Because mine is hard-coded as, so what does he say? Audio input.cs is the main thing. Oh, and then, okay, that gives me, okay, cool. So I'm going to use M4 here. Advanced objects. Yeah, see, I'm not sure about this, but let's use it for my own testing purposes. And let's do that. Automatic audio source. I don't know what that means, but okay, let's see how this works. And then libpd instance. And basically what we do is we send the microphone into this audio source, and then you just like loop it, and it basically takes it as an audio clip, I think. I can't fully remember, but let's see how it works. Loop. Okay, and then let's go into my PD assets and go sampling test, and I'm going to rename that echo sound. And I'm just going to make the simplest echo imaginable to start. Okay, cool. So ADC up, ADC del right echo 4,000, because I think we might want to make it quite loud to begin with, or quite long to begin with. Del read echo, and just to be safe, we'll do 2,000, and bring it down nice and quiet. Bring it down nice and quiet. Doo, doo. That works for me. Okay, so echo sound, pop it in here. And we'll see, I guess. Where is it? Echo sound. And then afterwards we can play with it accordingly. Now, yeah, I'm a little bit unsure about using this. What is this that he's made? And then what's the other one? He made me this other one, audio input editor. What does that mean? Should I look at it? It's always hard using people's things that you haven't used before. Oh wait, what? Okay, he wrote me an email saying it was bugging me. It can only be done, so I put together a quick pair of scripts to let you set it up in the editor. Audio input.cs is the main script. Audio input editor.cs is there to give you a nice drop-down device selector in the inspector. But that's there without me I don't get how Unity works. Because that's there. Where is it? Here. So what's audio input? What's this? Okay, well, whatever. Let's see if it works. I have no idea what the deal is with that. I feel like we should probably put in a cool ambient sound like this one as well to the to that churchyard thing. Otherwise, it's going to be totally silent. Maybe it's nice to have that kind of cohesive thing. Okay, I'll see if this works. Doo! Okay, I'll see if this works. Doo! Hey! Hey! That feels very long. That feels very long. Woo! Woo! Okay, that's cool. It works. Except it's like way longer than I'd expect. That's like 4 seconds rather than 2 seconds. I thought maybe. What did I put? No, not that. Huh. Well, let's put it at 1,000 instead. 1,000 instead. Okay, the other thing I want to do. Yeah, why I don't understand that. It seems like it's going much longer than I think, but that's okay. Now the other thing I was thinking about adding to that was a reverb. No, it's not Rev 4, is it? It's Rev 2. Rev 2. Now I'm assuming that this is included in libpd because it is part of PD vanilla now. So if everything goes to hell, it's maybe because of this. I mean, there are a lot of reasons why things can be going to hell. You know, general world strife, and so on. So who knows? But let's see what this sounds like now. Hey. Woo. Needs to be much more subtle. There you go. Hey. Okay, what are the... There's level liveness. What is liveness? Actually, the internal feedback percentage should be 100 for infinite reverb, 90 for longish, and 80 for short. Let's go somewhere in between. 95? Yeah, that's pretty nice. Okay. Crossover frequency and HF damping in percent. I feel like it should be quite dampened. So let's go 60%. Hey. Maybe not, actually. In fact, we kind of need a... It needs to be sort of the other way around. It needs to be quite shallow, bright sounding. Hey! Like I almost need to filter the low frequencies, I think. Yeah, so let's do a, is it high? Yeah, okay, so high pass filter at, I mean, this is a really cheap way of doing this, but high pass filter of, I don't know, quite high, I'd say. 2000? Yay! Oh, that's good. Yeah, there we go. So really light. Okay, cool. So let's see what that sounds like in the thing. Maybe we will then, um, yeah. Let's see what that sounds like. Verifying file. What? Okay. Thank you. Okay. Hey! Woo! Hello! Ooh, doo, 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 doo. Woo! Hey! Wow, that's pretty cool, except for it's still definitely going at 4,000 milliseconds. So I guess maybe I'll just like, I think that to me feels like a bug in, well, I don't know what it would be, either in PD or in libpd. Like, I think it's just taking the size of this del right and using that no matter what I ask for. So on del read, because theoretically, as far as the way I thought this worked was del right set up a buffer of this length, and then in del read you would read some chunk of that buffer. But it appears to just be reading both the same. So I'm just going to make that closer. Okay, now, can you change that size dynamically? Yeah, allocates memory for a delay line and writes an audio signal into it. Oh, I'm glad you like it. Thanks, Jose. Read objects by the same name, read from the delay line. Okay. So that's, yeah, and it says max delay time. Woo! Okay, so the problem with this is that that is very hard to talk while this is running. Okay, I'll try something else. I've changed this to 100 or 1,000. So if theory 1 is correct, then that will just make it run at 1,000. But I'm also going to send this a message of 500 because I wonder if the other possibility is it could not be reading this argument correctly. So if I send it a message of 500, then now it'll play it at half a second each. which will sound something like this. So, whoop, 1,000, 500, 500. Okay, and the reason this is important is because what I'd like to do is make that delay time shrink as I get closer to it, so that while I'm in the cathedral, it's very, very close. And I could also potentially bring up the volume slightly as well to make it a little bit more, and that could really contribute to the kind of feeling of weirdness. I could also bring down the filtering a little bit. So, gosh, it'd be really great to be able to test this not in that thing. So where am I doing it all? I'm doing it. So it's all in here. Is that right? Am I doing everything in here? Yes. Okay, here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to stick this in the intro instead, just for testing purposes. Okay. And hopefully it'll just work there, and I'll turn off the granular stuff. Woo! Woo! Okay, it was theory 2, which is brilliant, because I don't know if you heard that, but it's very quick. So that means actually this thing. So okay, so maybe one day I'll tell somebody about that, but I don't think I care enough. Okay. Oh, this is crashing again. Okay. Yeah, there's some issue there. Okay, so that means, okay, what I want actually to do is I'll start it at 1,000, because actually 1,000, or no, I'll start it back at, let's go back to 2,000. I'll start it at 2,000, or 1,800, just to give me a little bit of breathing room. And I'll pop it in here too, just for fun. Okay, so 1,800. Now, I'm going to set up a sphere in here. So is my echo still there? Whoop, where's my echo? Hey. Is my echo just lost? Oh, come on. I totally saved it there before it crashed. Oh, wow, it's gone. Okay, that's fine. Let's do it again. Because, and I'll do it in the intro so that so that we know, and then we'll just move it over. So, 3D cube, echo cube. Don't need this. For the sake of argument, I'm going to leave the mesh on for now. Then I'm going to say microphone input. Oh no, not microphone input. Microphone. What was the other one called? Oh, it is microphone input. What? No, what is it called? Audio input. And it's audio input. There we go. And I'm going to use this. And that's fine. And then I'm going to say libpd instance. Set this to 44.1. Loop it. And then chuck in my echo sound. Okay, then what I'm also going to have, do I have it in here? I think I already have it in here, so this is perfect. So on my door, I have a proximity sphere. Okay, so I'm going to copy that. Or do I even need to? Yeah, I do. Okay, so and I'm going to say proximity sphere. And then what I did, the portal here, I have proximity to float. Exactly. Okay, so proximity to float, PD patch, Echo cube. Sphere transform. How did I do it again? Sphere transform is portal. Okay, and then sphere transform is my cube. And then the sensor bounds is the proximity sphere. Okay. So, proximity sphere, I want it to be like that, roughly. It's good enough. It doesn't need to be that exact. And I always get confused by the whole resetting thing. Okay, and temporarily I'm going to turn all these off. So all I've got is that. Now, what's the name of the thing I'm sending? Proximity to float. I am sending proximity. Okay. Receive proximity. And just for now, to make things very clear to myself, I'm going to do it like this. Okay, see how that works. Okay, nothing, nothing, nothing. Cool. As I get close, doot 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 boop 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 zip 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 zip. Hey. Bam. Okay, sweet. Oh no, seriously? It's Unity. Okay. There's something going on where it will just like crash sometimes. And I think it has something to do with it running at the same time as PD. So I'm going to have to do that all one more time. And then it's going to be great. How did I set the skybox to match the color of the floor? That's a good question. You'd have to ask Neil that. I didn't actually set up the skybox, and I find skyboxes confusing. So I'm sorry to say I don't have the answer for you. If you tune in next week, you'll be able to see. Okay, this time it seemed to say you could ask the same question to Neil next week, and I am absolutely certain that Neil will be able to answer you. Okay, now that's working. Now what I want, I think, is to make this sphere just like much bigger. Scale. I don't really know why it would work this way, but okay. And then I need to change my math a bit. So if it's going from 0 to 1, what I want it to do is just going to smash some math into this. We can kind of test it out in here anyway. Okay, so proximity. So what I want is 0 to 1. I'm going to want that to go from 0.1 to 1 instead. So times 0.9 and then plus 0.1. Does that do it? I think that does it for that. And then what I'd also like to do is have it go from 1800 down to like 100, I guess. So for that, I'm going to go expr 1 minus $f1. So that will make it go from 0 to 1 to 1 to 0. And then multiply it by 1600 plus 200. And then let's give a number in here and see what it sounds like. Okay. Boop. Boop, boop, boop. Boop. Boop, 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 boop. Boo. Bop. Beep. boop, 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 boop. Yeah, the changing of that number is a little bit problematic. Let's see if it fixes anything to do this. Ooh, nope. Nope, it does not. Oh, I see. No, okay. Let's just see how it works. Boop, 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 And then, ooh, I could change my filter a little bit as well. I start talking really quietly when I do that. Okay, so then 2000. I mean, why not? Let's just go all out times 2000. Because that should, I think, drop the high pass filter off entirely. Boop, 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 boop. Boop, 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 boop. Okay. Okay. Let's try it in here. Ooh, I don't know what that error meant, but okay. G-force. Ba, 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 ba. Ba, 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 ba. Hello! 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 Okay, that's pretty cool. I was sort of thinking I would need to bring up a little bit of feedback, but I don't know if that's really necessary. I mean, we could try. We could try. What I'll do is times 0.2. Let's just make it super, super light. And then do it post filter, but pre reverb. Yeah, that sounds about right. Okay, now. What? Okay. Now let's take the echo cube out of here, chuck it into my void 2. We're in the church. And also, I actually need to physically move it over there, so. Up, no, there we go. And then let's put it right in the middle, because I think that's where it makes sense to be. Oh, and we get a good view of our sphere as well, so I want my sphere to be still way larger. So like 200, maybe? Where is my sphere now? Oh, is that too big? Where is it? Oh, there it is. Way too big. Although, actually, you know what? That's probably not a bad size. Because I kind of want it to encompass. Now, let's make it like 80. No, I want it to cover. I think we show up like around here. So it does need to be. Which direction is it? Is it this one? This way. Okay, so yeah, like 100, actually 150. Let's do 150. But we just, there we go. Okay, should we try it? Let's try it, and then maybe I'll call it a day. Okay, let's see how this sounds. Oh, whoops, I never turned my actual stuff all back on. Oh, come on, seriously? It's weird, it doesn't happen that much. Like, last week, that crashing happened like a little bit at first and then just totally stopped. I wouldn't be surprised if it's just my terrible computer. My computer makes me just so angry. Okay, I'm pretty certain that I saved it. Echo cube with a gigantosphere. Yeah, okay. But I turned all of this off, so boom, boom. Save. Let's go. Probably be nice to have an actual nice envelope on those one day, like something that's like boom, whoa. But add that to the list of cleanup things to do. There we go. Oh wait, no. This is next is the moment of truth. Hello. Hello, hello. Is it gonna get closer to me? It does sound like it's getting closer. Ooh, closer. Ah! Ah! Get me out of here! I want to get out! Oh yeah, boy, that's a cool technique for a horror game. Okay, sweet. Pretty pleased with that. I guess I should leave it there. I mean, should I leave that in? What do you all think? That's a pretty bonkers thing to have in a game. I would need to, like, fix a few things. Like, I think it gets distorted when the, probably because of just, like, the stream of numbers coming in, to change that delay time. I also feel like that delay time thing isn't quite working right. I still think there's a bit of a bug in there. But on the plus side, oh man, it's so effective when you actually shout into it. Yeah, up for some debate. But I'll see if Neil. I don't know if Neil's gonna watch this video first before doing it. I hope he sort of does, because I'm not sure he'll discover that entirely on his own. It's fun. It's fun. It's an interesting thing, and I don't know if we should keep it, which would sort of make the majority of this whole stream sort of a bit of a waste. But at the same time, it's super interesting. Ooh, my last thing I need to do is actually get rid of the mesh renderer on there so that it's invisible. Okay, that's better. Now I don't think it's there anymore, is it? Oh yeah, it's just the little speaker symbol is there. Okay. Cool. I'm gonna push that and call it a day. Thanks everybody for watching. It's been fun. It's better to actually turn on your stream when you start making something. And Neil will be back next week, and he will explore more black and secret places, and hopefully, and eventually, I don't know, maybe in a few more weeks, eventually we will have a sort of finished thing here, which would be really cool. Thank you very much for coming on this journey with me. It's been fun.